Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Beyond measure.
I'm gonna show you how great I am. Last night I cut the light off in my bedroom, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark. I'm gonna show you how great I am. Only last week I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean I make medicine sick. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
What is happening, everyone? Cheers, it's Friday. We made it through another week. Get the glass, the 2 cents glass. On the website, jds2cents.com. See what else we got here. I think I finally got my shit together. We're going to have some fun tonight. Bill Burr cartoons is what I got slated, but if you have stuff that you want to share here live, just drop the links in the live chat. Or you can text in, call in, X in. Got the X space open right now under the same title. Let me go ahead and just pin this live stream. It'll let me refresh. Hope you all had a great week. Man, it was a draining week with what happened last Saturday. But what a great week, too. RNC convention happening right after that. Beautiful through and through. Just a really great celebration of the American spirit. How we're resilient. How we bounce back. Oh yeah, by the way, sorry for this monstrosity that's glaring off my face. Pretty sure I had melanoma on my nose, and so I've been freezing it at home with the wart remover stuff, which I've gotten rid of other melanomas before at home with that. Take it or leave it. I'm not a doctor. My dad died of melanoma cancer, so I take it pretty seriously. However, I'm also poor, so if I can handle it at home, I will. If it shows back up, or becomes an issue, I will go to a dermatologist. But right now, you got to stare at this ugly scab until it falls off. So I apologize for that. Cheers. Again, get the glass. Get this glass. Get my shirts. This one is on another shirt store I have called Loud Tees, which is defunct. I really haven't paid much attention to it. Permanently Tired. It's really not that popular either. I never get comments on this like I got on the other Permanently Tired shirt, which I tore in half last night when Hulk Hogan tore his shirt in half. Live on the air if you want to see it. My last video from Thursday, July 18th. Pretty funny moment, actually. I did a good job, though. I was I wasn't ready for it. So, I did a pretty good job carrying that fucker in half. If I say so myself. Anyways, I digress. Let's have some fun tonight. What was I doing? Oh yeah, pin to your profile. There we go. Okay, so the live stream's pinned. So I can get out of there. Go over to notifications just so I don't have the river running both ways and get drops. Let's see. So, Fun Friday's all about just having fun. We're not going to look at any news. Unless it's super breaking news. Like World War III legit just started or something like that. Otherwise, we are winding down from the week, getting ready to have a great weekend, political free weekend. I mean, Trump's rally is tomorrow, so I'll be passively streaming that again. I sure am glad I passively streamed the last one. Man, I would have missed out on a lot of news right up front. I literally was one of the first people online broadcasting the assassination attempt. like literally one of the first ones. Unfortunately, I'm still very small, so it didn't really go anywhere. I think I got a viewer count of 120 at its peak. And then people, were tuning into their other networks that they like a lot more than like me. So, anyways, it's a hobby, right? It keeps me out of trouble. So I'm going to stick with it. And if it grows past that, then great. If it doesn't, I have a good hobby. So, anywho, let's get into some Bill Burr, and I'll shut up.
So, what happened this week, Bill? What'd you do this week, Willie? I didn't do any fucking stand. I think maybe I did stand up this week. I'm on vacation, people. I'm still on vacation. Still on vacation. As you guys sit there and you work, putting in an honest day work, making somebody else's dream come true. And that dream evidently was to stick everybody in these little fucking cubicles. You ever think what a fire hazard a cubicle is? What if there's a fire in your little doorway, There's no other way to get out. What are you going to do? Shouldn't there be another doorway to the cubicle next to you? Do you have a little ladder on the front of it where you climb up and over your terminal? Why are you still sitting in that fucking thing? Surrounded by plastic. They can't give you anything. How about, can they make your mouse made out of, wood? Or maybe some sort of precious metal to somehow act like they give a fuck about you on any level? Advice for young marriage. Dear Bill, love your stuff, yada, yada. I'm in a pickle. I married when I was 18 to a 30-year-old woman. Get out! Get out immediately. If you're wired like a man, get out. A woman has more sophisticated wiring than a man, so she can be 12 years younger, all right? I don't know if they're more sophisticated, but different things motivate themselves. What am I saying? Motivate them, all right? They're motivated by different things other than, look at the tits on her. All right. I don't. All right, so when you're 38, she's going to be 50. All right? And you're going to walk into the bedroom. I don't know. That's maybe I'm not mature enough to do that. Why am I superimposing my shit onto your shit? Why don't I just read what you have to say? I'm sorry. That was a real selfish moment there. All right, this guy's in a pickle. I'm married. He says, I'm married. I married when I was 18 to a 30-year-old woman whom I deeply loved. I didn't get to that point. I'm already telling you to leave. I'm sorry, sir. Anyways, he goes, I had low self-esteem then. I used to play World of Warcraft, be lazy, and have a beard. I am 23 now, and I still love my life, but my life has changed. I'm fit, clean-shaven, and more successful. Therefore, women are showing interest in me at last. My wife is getting older, and I still like her a lot, and find her attractive. But the age gap, coupled with her bad PMS, is starting to affect me. Yeah, and that's not going to get better, sir. And she's still young. I already know where I'm going to go with this. My wife is kind, fun when not having PMS, and a good mother. Oh, you have kids? Uh-oh, wait a second, dude. When I am around hot 18 to 25-year-old women, I feel like I cannot control myself. So far, I have controlled myself, but I feel like I'm fighting a losing battle. What do I do? My wife has seen the conflict within me and sympathizes. She sometimes says that I can have some fun with other women if I tell her first, but I don't know if this is true or is a honey trap. I don't know what that means. My wife is honest, but when emotions get in the way, I don't know how she will behave. Do I secretly cheat when I have a good opportunity to get away with it? Do I talk to her about some freedom? Do I leave her before the time bomb explodes? Or do I knuckle down and masturbate myself into submission, having lower self-esteem and missing out on fun, but being a better husband? Wow, dude. I applaud your honesty. Listen, you have to do what's right for you. at the end of the day. I don't know if you have, are those kids your kids? I don't know, dude. Look, I'm not trying to blame her, but what kind of a 30-year-old marries an 18-year-old, man or woman? All right, you're a fucking kid. She's a woman. She married a fucking child. I know legally you're a man, but you're not. And that goes the same thing if a fucking 30-year-old man marries an 18-year-old. Like, I don't know how that's fucking legal. Even though the woman is legal and she is a woman, she's a fucking child compared to a 30-year-old. All right? And just the mental fucking tennis, that just how much further, that's a huge amount of time in your life, all right? If you're 50 and your wife's 38, or you're 50, your husband's 38, that's a different thing, okay? 30 to 18 is huge. I mean, you're talking like she's almost twice your fucking age. 12-year gap, you've only lived 18 years. What is she, 3/4 your age? Come on, you mathletes. What is that? All right, I don't know what to tell you if you already have kids with this woman. I don't know what the answer is. But if those are her kids, you're 23, so you've been married 5. She's 35. She still has a chance. She's still young. She can still go out and meet somebody more around her age. Dude, you got married too young. You got married way too fucking young to somebody way too old. That's what I think. That's just what I think. But I don't have the feelings you have for this woman, all right? This is just me on the outside looking in. I am a commitment phobe, I am a psycho, and I am a piece of shit when it comes to fucking women, all right? And I've earned that in spades, believe me. So take what I'm saying with a grain of fucking salt, all right? You're talking about a 45-year-old guy who never got married and fucked up every relationship he was ever in. That's what you're talking to right here, okay? So I just know what I wanted to do when I was 23 years old. And I was also, man, I mean, like 18 to 23 years old, you're supposed to be out there experiencing being young and all that has to offer. That's what you're supposed to, in discovering about yourself, okay? Now, however, if you married this woman and you had kids with her, you do have a responsibility, and that's a whole other can of worms, and a can of worms that is not in my life yet, so I don't know how to advise you on that, all right? You know, there are some things, you know, some things in life you do miss out on, and sometimes you get this other great thing, but because of that great thing, you don't have enough time to enjoy this other thing. So you might be in that situation. If you have fucking kids, I would say ask somebody else who has kids. Ask somebody else who's in your boat. But look, if those are her kids and you got married at 18 and she's 30 and now you're 23 and she's 35, I don't know what to do. That whole fucking, I don't know what to do. I would say get out. I would say get out. That's what I would say. I guess that's what I am saying, but I don't understand whether you have kids yet. I don't know if you have kids with her, and I don't know how deep is your love for that woman? How deep is your... I don't know, you know. I don't have enough information on that one, sir, but my gut's saying that you should shove it off to Buffalo. I feel, you know what? I feel irresponsible on that one. I don't know that I gave you good advice, sir. I would ask around more. So there's a jump-off point, my ignorant thoughts. How to ask out a bank teller. Dear Billy Balding Balls. Come on, guys. Can't you be a little nicer to me, man? It's the holiday. It's the holiday season. A doobie-doobie-doo. First, I'd like to say that I recently discovered your podcast a few months ago and have been tuning in every week. Dude, this is what the guy writes. First of all, I'm going to read exactly what he wrote. First, I'd like to say that I recently discovered your podcast a few months ago and have tuning every week since then. I enjoy listening to you rant when I'm at work. I don't feel like I'm ranting. Dude, ranting is short for ranting and raving. I mean, I got a little upset about global warming, whiplash weather, climate change, but I mean, you know. But getting to the point, I'm 18 years old
and started working out this summer, and things have been going well. That's great. I've gained some weight, can visibly see the change in my body. With that being said, when I still have my shirt on, I still look relatively skinny. Dude, that's great. You know, someday in the future, you're going to wish you were still wiry and skinny. I say all that to say that women don't line up to be with me. Dude, you're only 18. You're already going to talk yourself out of the game? There's this cute lady who looks around my age who works at a bank that I see every week, and we've had a few good conversations. I'd like to know your advice on how to ask her out without being awkward or embarrassing her in front of her coworkers. Thanks, and much love from Arkansas. All right, you go in there with this ski mask, freak her out like you're going to rob her, and then when she reads the note, you're just asking for her number. I mean, that's one of the easiest ones ever. I would, I'd slip her a note right under the thing. Who gives a fuck? When you're making your deposit and everything. Oh, you just, I got one more transaction or something like that. Whatever, you just fucking write it out. Either ask for her number or give her your number. Well, I don't know what. If you ask for her fucking number. I've been out of the game for a while, man. If you give her the number, then she has to write hers down. Do they pick it up on the security camera? But I really think you got to write something down because you don't want to be trying to yell through that bulletproof glass. You know? Do you have a boyfriend? You know? You don't want to sit out in the parking lot and wait for her to come out on her lunch break because that'll freak her out. I think you just, you know, let's see, what did you say? Cute lady around my age. You've even had a few good conversations. I was just picturing you ask for a number and she says no. And just listening to you scream whore from the other side of that bulletproof glass. But it also is, it's Arkansas. Is there even any glass there because everybody's packing? Good, take your gun out. I'd like to see you try. Yeah, how to ask her out without it being awkward or embarrassing in front of her. I will be honest with you. The awkwardness and the embarrassing is just all how you carry yourself. You know, who gives a shit? You like her. You're telling her you like her. You think she's attractive and you want to take her out. It's flattering. All right? Get up to bat and take a swing. But I think I would write something down. Withdrawal. You write it on the withdrawal. You're making withdrawal. You're taking her out of the bank. If it's a deposit, it's only going to go one way. It's going to go on the other side of that glass and nothing's coming back. Okay, you need the mojo here. You got to ask for her. You ask for her number on a withdrawal slip. There you go. Final answer.
Hey, breakup advice. All right, let's try to break the tension here. I'm 27 and just broke up with my girlfriend of 2 years. We took a break for about 3 months last summer, got back together in September, and have been going together ever since. Let's read that again. I was too busy thinking of the other thing. I'm 27, just broke up with my girlfriend of 2 years. We took a break for about 3 months last summer, got back together in September, and been together ever since. I'm going to guess that you're going to find out she fucked somebody in those 3 months. We've been arguing a lot over the past 2 months or so, but it's all about bullshit. Nothing serious, just little nagging things that get us all worked up, and then it turns into a much bigger fight about how we don't see the same way on priorities and key relationship points. Yeah, you guys, you broke up, you got lonely, you got back together. This happens. This is like the breakup's the tsunami, and then this is the aftershock, and finally the second wave. One fight a couple weeks ago actually was because she thought she left the stove on. I said, no, it's fine. She says, well, you don't know for sure, and then it escalated from there. I thought that shit only happens on bad sitcoms. Now, we've never done anything bad like cheat or be abusive, as far as you know, towards each other at all. And when things are good, we're totally in love. We have all the same interests and enjoy doing things together tremendously. Unfortunately, it's only around 60% of the time. The other 40%, we're kind of on edge with each other. So she ended up breaking up with me about 2 weeks ago after a stupid drunk fight when we got home from the bar at 2 a.m. Her words were, we're just not working. Now, since then, she's been commenting / liking my pics and status on social networks and IMing me when we're at work. Yeah, this girl, she's not ready to just walk through the pain by herself, so she keeps doing it like this.
He goes, I even got drunk late last night, phone call, then hang up the other night. Oh, you did that? She was the one to break it off, too. She claims she missed me like crazy, but she just doesn't know what to do. I said, we either cut the bullshit and move forward or stop talking completely. She hasn't replied to me since that last thing I said. I really do love this chick and imagined us spending a very long time together at this point. I'm almost positive she feels the same way as well. But should I stop being a pussy and just move along? I'm not sure if these things can be worked out or we both adjust our attitudes or if there really is a more serious problem in the big picture of a relationship. Any feedback would help. I don't know, dude. You know what, dude? Just take 3 months for your fucking self. 6 months. Just get away from her. Don't talk to her. 6, 8 months if you're still fucking, I don't know how long you guys went out for, like 2 years. It's gonna take like 6, 8 months to kind of, it sucks. If you love somebody, it's gonna take that long just to kind of get it going again. But look, dude, if you're gonna marry this chick someday, why not go out and bang a bunch of broads now before you get back together with her? And it's gonna be her call because she fucking broke up with you. I always have the same advice. Just fucking focus on yourself. Get in great shape. Go out. Go chat up some fucking girls you think are out of your league. And who knows? You might meet a better one. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? But at this point, she's, I would definitely, you're just going to keep, when you break up with somebody, you got to get away from them or you're just going to keep hurting each other. And, I don't advise going out, getting plastered, and eating a bunch of shit food and becoming a fucking depressed tub of shit. Jerking off with, KFC containers around you. Don't do that. Go the other way. All right? Go the other way. I don't know, dude. Just go do some shit you couldn't do when you were fucking with her. You know what I mean? Go take a road trip. Go to a fucking baseball stadium you wanted to go to. Go do some fun, dumb shit. Whatever the fuck you want to do. Learn how to ride a motorcycle. Some fucking cool guy shit. Just go have a good fucking time. Do something. Go to an all-star game. Go out to Vegas. Go to that fucking whore ranch. Whatever the fuck you want to do. Go do some shit like that. And then, if you still give a fuck about her and, by the time the next election, then I don't know what to tell you. Then figure it out from there. But at this point, I would stay away from each other so you stop hurting each other. All right.
Everyone was telling me, oh, my God, you're having a kid. I can't wait for you to become a dad. Oh, my God. I want to see how your act changes. It hasn't. I'm still paranoid. I'm still filthy. And my daughter's awesome. So, that's not funny. Hey, Bill, what's it like being a dad? It's great. It's phenomenal. I think most of my material is just about other fucking lunatic parents. I'm telling you, what I'm going to start saying to people when they go, oh, yeah, that's a great age. Wait till 3 days from now. Then, she's going to, she'll fucking start stabbing you in the night. I'm going to start saying to those parents, I'm just going to be like, you sound like a horrible father, and I think you married the wrong person. Have a nice day. Hey, Billy 8-Ball. I love the comedy, the podcast, all of it. I have a problem and was wondering to get some of your advice. I am the oldest of 6, and I am a junior in high school and soon entering my senior year. Everything is going fine, but the only thing is that I don't want to go to college. Well, then don't go. I personally think college is a scam, and unless you want to do a specialized profession, I 100% agree. But besides that, it's nothing but an institution to make debt slaves. All right, well, okay, relax. It's also a great place to meet women, It's a great social thing, too. He goes, I want to leave my home state and move out to Wyoming and become a correctional officer. The only problem is my parents want me to become a lawyer. I don't want to become a lawyer. I want to do law enforcement. How do you think I should go about telling them? I love the podcast and go, fuck yourselves. I would say, Mom and Dad, I have something important that I need to talk to you about. Don't worry. Nobody's pregnant and I'm not on drugs. Okay? Start with that joke. So they'll relax. It's not life or death. Just something I need to talk to you about. Sit them down and say, listen, I don't want to be a lawyer. I want to be in law enforcement. And then that's it. And let them react how they're going to react. But you do what you want to do in life. I wouldn't have such a bleak look about... you're definitely informed, but you don't want to get so dark that you bung people out that you say stuff like debt slaves. There's also people that go to college for 1 year and they meet somebody else, and then all of a sudden they build a computer and they make fucking billions of dollars. There's all different ways you can do it. There's also ways, go to a fucking community college for 2 years and then transfer into the fucking more expensive, fancier school. The piece of paper is still going to say that you graduated from there. It's going to cost you half as much. There's a bunch of ways to do it. All right. But I would just sit down, just tell your parents what the deal is. Just let them know, like I said, that you didn't get anybody pregnant and you're not fucking on drugs, so they can fucking relax. All right.
All right, Jen Zier.
Okay, guys, that's about it for tonight. I do not see anyone here in the chat on any of the channels. It looks like I'm getting a bit of a following on Rumble. Very little bit, but hey, thank you guys for the follow. Restream tells me that Rumble should be tied into the chat here pretty soon. So, I'm not going to hold my breath, but hopefully that'll be done sooner rather than later so that you guys can chat in live, because right now I can't see your chats if you're on Rumble. I apologize if you've been trying to reach out. I will just go ahead and hop on over to Rumble real quick. And I guess I could just have this open as a separate chat window. It's a pain in the ass, but it's better than nothing. Let's see. Live now. Should be. Is this it? I don't see a chat window.
Is that we are powerful beyond measure.
No. This is not
Beyond
it.
measure.
Okay. So how do I get to my live chat in Rumble? We have a couple minutes here, so just in case you guys are trying to engage with me, I want to give you the back half of the hour. That's always been my live streaming, maybe? Does that get me there? My content. Okay. Shit. Should be it, though. Oh, yep. Live chat. Shit. Cool. It looks like it just dropped and came back up, so... Okay. So I have the live chat here on Rumble now. Anyone here? Just saying if anyone's here. The other thing that's annoying is your chats aren't going to show up on the live stream above, like they show up for DLive, YouTube, and X. So that's the annoying part. Doesn't look like anyone's here on YouTube and X. So that's the annoying part. I have people watching. Doesn't look like anyone's here. So, hey guys, you guys that just joined here on Rumble, again, forgive me. Restream is the aggregator that I use to tie all X, YouTube, DLive, and Rumble together. If you guys don't like YouTube, I don't like YouTube, CommieTube, but I'm still going to put my message out there just in case I can draw people from there. X is what I use primarily. The live chat on X still sucks. So if you want to have a user-friendly chat that is not Rumble and doesn't censor, then go check out dlive.tv. I'll just drop that in the Rumble chat real quick, because thank you guys for being here. So I'm not trying to pull you away from Rumble. Once Restream has... Let me actually just get you my... Just go to... What am I thinking? This is why I made a website. So the DLive link is on my website, and I will get you the direct link, just so I'm not being a lazy piece of shit. So here it is. Direct link to my channel on DLive. Go follow me there in the meantime. I'm not saying you have to, swear to DLive, but check it out. It's fun. Like the currency there is lemons, which is fun, and I can open a chest of lemons and award it to people periodically to get you money. It's cold hard cash, basically. You can transfer it to your bank. So pretty cool. Anyways, there's the links. Thank you guys for being here on Rumble. And again, forgive me. Restream is working on implementing you so that you'll show up in my live chat. Because again, I'm broadcasting to 4 separate platforms, and it's nice to have the chat all tied together. Having said that, I will also try to remember to keep the live chat for Rumble open separately until that happens, because I love you guys for being here, and I want to engage. If you guys have anything right now, speaking of that, call in, text in, space in, which is live right now, and also just drop it in the live chat if you wanna watch something together. The back half, the bottom half of the hour, which is now, is your guys' part of the show. And on Fun Friday, the whole show, you guys will just watch what you want to watch. Monday through Thursday is dedicated to news, the first half, and then the back half is your guys' 2 cents on what I just talked about. So, cheers everyone. I will hang out for the next 5 minutes or so just to see if anyone does want to engage here on Rumble. Thanks for being here. Cheers. There's going to be a bit of dead air here because I already showed my stuff. So, but I do see 3 people. One of those is probably me here at Rumble. So go ahead, guys. Go ahead and share your 2 cents with me. Let's do this. See if I can break out this chat. What is this? No, that just minimizes it. Doc chat? Doc? No. Oh, pop out chat. There we go. That's what I need. Oh, cool. Okay, that's much better. If I close this window, does it close that chat? No, it doesn't. Awesome. So it is a separate chat, but I can keep it open without having my live stream open, which can degrade, I can't say it right now, degrade the live stream. Because it's like a river flowing both ways and creates a dam. Oh, see? I got dropped frames 7 minutes ago. That's when I opened Rumble. I'll hang out till 40 minutes past the hour with you guys on Rumble. You guys on DLive, YouTube, X. If anyone has anything, pop a link in the chat. Comedy, memes, gifts, etc. Anything funny and engaging. No news or politics today. We are winding down so we have a good weekend, free from the noise that is this world. Having said that, I will be passively broadcasting the Trump rally tomorrow. What is it, in Michigan, I think? Minnesota, right? Anyways, enough of that. Again, I don't want to talk news or politics or any of the stuff that wears us down all week. It's time to gear up and have a good weekend. Cheers to that, right, guys? Not getting any chats. Haven't heard anyone call in or text in. I wonder if I send a text. I want to test this real quick, too. Send a text. What does that sound like to my text tie-in? Just going to send a text. Hear anything. I'm going to have to look into that because I like to get a notification for that. Not a huge deal. I will check that we went through. Just didn't hear anything. Which is fine. Whatever. Just check it. Okay, guys. Looking at on time here. 37 past. Have any engagement on chats? Again, I'm just waiting, guys, for you. If you do want to share live fun comedy, video clips, gifs, memes, anything you think is funny, lighthearted, stuff to help us wind down for the weekend and separate the chaotic week of news and politics from just living our lives and being Americans, or wherever you live, wherever you're watching from, just to wind down and have a good, relaxing weekend. Go ahead and send in your links. I'll talk about it. I'll hang out until 40 past. I'll hang out longer if you start sending stuff. I want to engage with people. It's good. Scotch is good. God is good. The fur baby get passed out. Hanging out till 40 after. Anybody. Bueller? How do you spell Bueller? I think that's right. Anyone have advice? Bueller? Anybody? Is there anybody out there? Okay, guys, we're 40 past the hour. So it's time to say bye. Since you guys don't want to chat, which is fine. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the likes. I will see you Monday, hopefully. 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific. Cheers, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. And remember, remember this. Do not worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about today. 99.9% of what you worry about will never happen. So just live your life. Don't be afraid. Cheers, everyone. God bless.